Hello, 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 hello. This is Brian Tucciarone, and I am here doing inner conversations with you, the wonderful, magnificent awesomeness that is and always has been perfect. I am so grateful to be here and to share the wonderful magnificence that we are as one in this endless, infinite, glorious perfection that is life. I know and trust that you all are shining forth in the magnificence of life, and that all is perfect, whole, and complete in this ever present moment. Once again, I'm Brian Tucciarone. I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a coach, and I do this usually every Monday at 9 a.m. Hawaii time. And uh, I usually do inner conversations where I share just inspirations that are going on with me, just thoughts and awakening information that will benefit and uplift and remind everyone of who they are as the divine, endless, infinite perfection, this endless, infinite glory, this endless, infinite uh, joy and peace and perfection, this God self that we all are. When we stand forth in this ever-present mighty magnificence, we allow that which is the truth of who we are, the truth of who all of us are as one, to shine forth ever presently in the wonderful disposition of a lovely serenading bliss. I am this lovely serenading bliss. I am this joy, this peace, this harmony, this wonder, this magnificence. I am the truth. I have it all. I am it all. All is already done, already complete. All is already done and already complete. So all that I ever have to do is stand forth in the mighty magnificence of who I am within my concept of self, of who I am as this divine endless splendor of being God, of living as God, of knowing that I am this endless infinite God beingness, and that we all are, that there is no separation, that there's only this union that is all self, all God self. And as I live from this divine, endless, infinite union, this endless, infinite splendor, this endless, infinite delight, I allow that which is the rejoicing gladness of this ever present moment to shine forth in my present experience. So it shines forth within me and as me, within me and as I believe myself to be, as I know myself to be, as I experience, as I live within my conscious dominion, my inner dominion of mind, heart, and being, all united in a ever splendid, coherent union. That which is my belief, my truth, my assumptions, my concept of self, the state that I behold, shines forth upon this world, as this world, for as within, so without. So whenever you're doing anything, you can just remember and remind yourself that first, you are the infinite, you are the operant power, you are the glory, you are the perfection, you are the one that has it all, you are the one that is it all. And by standing forth in this ever present knowing, you don't give your attention or credence to that which is something outside of yourself. Instead, you stand forth in the mighty magnificence of a faith of yourself that is perfect, whole, and complete. What do I mean by perfect? Perfection. There is only perfection. There's only perfection. There's only heaven. There's only God. There's only love. There's only joy. Pick a word that really resonates, that's pure positive perfection, and allow that which is the truth of who you are and all is to emanate easily and effortlessly, joyfully and wonderfully. Perfect, whole, and complete. Whole, meaning there's nothing missing. There's nothing missing. I am it all and I have it all. If I am it all and I have it all, there's nothing that I need look for. For why am I wanting anything when I am it? I am it all. I have it all. If I am it all, therefore I have it. I am is the operant power that lives within you, me, and all. And this essence of truth of who we are ever presently shines forth the glory and perfection of this ever present moment and allows that which is and always has been wonderful to shine forth as our life, as life. For you and I, as the operant power, as the I that is the God, that is the divine, that is the perfection, animate and illuminate that which we choose to believe, that which we know and trust within our minds, hearts, and being, within our conscious imagination, within our concept of self. So as we live live from and as this endless infinite perfection, this endless wonder of symphony of gloriousness. We allow that which is the endless bliss, the endless joy, the endless peace, the endless harmony that is your inherent and innate nature to shine forth here and now. Just by remembering who you are as God, you set yourself free. Because you stop looking for answers and you start realizing that you are the answer. You start realizing that you are the solution, that you are it all. You start realizing that there is nothing and no one that is separate from you. All perceived appearances of problems are just things that you have an opportunity to realign in a coherent union of magnificence, in a coherent union of love that is yourself ever presently loving self. So when you see another, when you see anything that appears to be separate or opposite from you, you realize that there is nothing and no one that is opposite from you. You realize that there is only this oneness. There is only this love. There is only this joy. Pick a word. There is only this pure positive perfection of conscious union. And as you decide, as I decide, as we decide, in our conscious state, in our conscious dominion, in our concept of self, to live in an ever-present glory and perfection, we know and we only accept that which is the bold, infinite commitment to that which is the infinite, that which is the glorious, that which is the rejoicing gladness of living as heaven, because heaven lives within you, within me, within all. And heaven is all. And all is present right now. Creation is finished. All is done. So all I'm ever doing is animating or illuminating that which is already complete. And if I'm already complete and I already have it all, which is true, and I already am it all because I am all, I am that, and 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 I am that. I am that I am, meaning I, the operant power, or God, or the unconditional self, am is being that which one conceives, that which one believes, that which one assumes, that which one holds. But when you live from and as a place of harmony, live from and as a place of God, live from and as a place of unconditional infinite love, live it from and as a place of pure opulence, pure knowingness. When you decide specifically and boldly to know who you are and to know who all is as one, all as self, all as God, all as one, all as I am. You no longer see or blame anyone else because it's only you. It's only this I am essence. And when you love yourself as your neighbor, love your neighbor as yourself, because your neighbor is yourself. Your neighbor is yourself. When you love your neighbor as yourself, you love yourself and you love everyone. And you realize that you are everyone. Not Brian Tucciarone, not the name that we wear, but that I is all. I am Brian Tucciarone. I am this God self, this divine self, this all-encompassing self. That is you, that is me, that is everyone. It's not it's almost as if this name that is Brian Tucciarone is a state, because it is. It's not my identity. My identity is God. Your identity is God. Everyone's identity is God. The state of Brian Tucciarone is in a constant flux of whatever I choose to believe Brian Tucciarone is. So we can choose at this moment to formulate a conscious dominion, a conscious imagination, a state, a concept of self that is all in a ever-present union of lovely, in an ever-present union of harmony, in an ever-present union of perfection, of an unfolding grace of magnificence. And when we stand forth in this almighty, effortless, joyful, miraculous self, we realize that in this ever-present moment, all is perfect, whole, and complete. There is and always has been and always will be the joy, the bliss, the harmony, and the perfection. And we realize right now, isn't it wonderful that something marvelous is happening to me now? Why? Because I am the marvelous that is happening. I am the marvelous that is happening. I am one of the two wonderful people that are part of the Isn't It Wonderful Club. The Isn't It Wonderful Club is a community where you have support, where you have people that answer your questions, that love you and help to see and live and imagine for your end, meaning your perfection, meaning your ideal, meaning that which is your desire fulfilled. And one of the simplest ways to feel and live from your desire and as your desire is to be present as it now. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful something marvelous is happening to me, to you, to us right now? When you feel that true, when you feel that real, the melody of life unfolds in a masterpiece. Things that miracles and awe and inspiration endlessly unfold in your day. Because you are the miracle, you are the inspiration, and you are the awe. And people smile and laugh. And you see exciting, unfolding, blissful experiences of each and every moment. And that is what it's all about. Choose to live, choose to decide right now that it is heaven, that it is wonderful, that it is perfect. So I'm going to go and I'm going to answer a few questions that people sent in. But thank you for being here, all of you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for believing in yourself. Thank you for remembering who you are, because who you are is perfect. Who you are is God. Who you are is lovely. Who you are is amazing. First question I have is, after mental dieting for a week, suddenly I remember when they spiraled back into a reality, and panic will spoil your manifestation and work done. The only reality, first, it's this spiral back to a reality of panic. The only reality is the reality that lives within you. The only reality is the perfection. The only reality is God. The only reality is love. The only reality is that which is your indwelling essence of harmony. Indwelling essence of harmony. It's God. God is the reality. This outer appearance, this outer physical world is not the reality. That's pushed out. That's yourself pushed out. That's a reflected mirror of what and who you assume yourself to be. What you assume and believe the world to be. What you assume and believe all to be. And when you believe all to be, as I said a minute ago, God, love, joy, peace, harmony, perfection, you stand forth in the endless splendor and joy that is your ever-present knowing. You live in a faith that is unwaverable. Why? Because you know unconditionally who you are and who all is. And you know unconditionally that your ideal, that your wish fulfilled is already complete. Because you are already complete. Because you are already perfect. Always have been, always will be. It's effortless. Give yourself permission to let go of the worry, of the stress, of all of that. Because there is no stress in God. There is no worry in God. There is no looking for anything in God, because God is it all and God has it all. I already have it. I already am it. And when I already have it and I already am it, all you have to do is live in that knowing. And if I am it and I have it, what are you looking for? Nothing, because I'm living from it and I'm living as it now. I realize that there is nothing that I need to look for, because what? Because I am it. When I assume the role of being it, I have occupied the state or consciousness or imagination. I have given life to that which is the truth. I have given life to that which is the truth of that which I am animating, the completion of the perfection that is and always has been here now. So why not give and animate and illuminate your attention, your energy, and occupy a state that is your fulfillment here now, because you already are, always has been, always will be that which is the perfection, that which is the glory, that which is the rejoicing gladness. So stand forth in this ever-present moment, this ever-present moment. Stand forth here and now, and know that as you believe is as you see. As you believe is as you see. As you believe is as you see. So believe now in the specific desire of your fulfillment being here now, living as it now, thinking from it now. That the only reality is God. That's the only reality. And the only thing that matters is what you're animating and giving life to. So you can pause, love yourself, not judge yourself, revise, and remember who you are as your ideal. You can notice, and by noticing what is going on by observing yourself or noticing your world and in your inner conversations, you can stand forth in this ever-present moment and redefine and reconstitute and stand forth in a mighty magnificence of a coherent union of mind, heart, and body, or mind, heart, and being, that is your endless splendor ever being displayed upon the canvas of this world. Because the world in your life, in all of allness, lives within you. So why not choose to allow that which is the allness of your life live in rejoicing gladness, live as heaven now. Live as heaven now. All is done, so you don't have to worry about working to get a manifestation. Working to get a manifestation. Manifestations are populated easily and effortlessly from the state of your dominion, from the conscious believing being of your dominion, of the conscious knowingness of who you are. You need do nothing but live from and as your fulfillment. Live from and as the person who already knows who they are as being it. It's not effort. It's like knowing, it's like breathing or knowing that the sun's comes up, right? Comes up. It's effortless. You've been manifesting your whole life just by what you believe, that what you have, your inner conversations are having, your assumptions, the state that you're living from and as, constantly manifesting. This isn't something new. This is something that is. You're bringing forth that which is the life of who you believe yourself to be. So believe right now that which is your fulfillment, and not the temporary fulfillment, although those things are wonderful too. But why not go for the ultimate, the magnificent, the splendor? Why not go for it all? Why not live from a place of having and knowing and being that which is the endless, infinite splendor of your world, your life, already complete, because from a fulfillment of endless, joyful magnificence. That is you. I am, you are, we are the endless, joyful magnificence. Yeah. Yeah. I see people saying, hello, everyone. Thank you for being here again. Thank you for coming in and dancing around and throwing smiley faces and hearts and all that good stuff. I love you all. You are all amazing. Why? Because you are. Not because I said so, but because it's always been so. And you're myself pushed out. We're all one. There's nothing else but the perfection that I am, and that's what you are. So dance and sing and laugh and remember to play in the endless, infinite splendor that is your life. Hello. So the next question says, can I revise my past grades to the grades I desire and revise it to me graduating from college 2 years ago? Yes. All is here now. All is present as you believe. Nothing's impossible. So as you believe it, so shall you see it. As you can revise it by revising your conscious state. You can revise it by remembering a new truth, a new memory. It's like your whole life was written on a whiteboard, and you can just wipe it clear and put in what you want to believe, because you are the author of your life. You are the one writing your life, or animating your life, or illuminating your life. So you get to choose what your memories are. You get to choose what your memories are. You get to choose what your memories are. Yeah. You get to choose what your memories are. How amazing is that? You get to choose everything because you are the operant power. You get to animate and illuminate all of life. All of life. All of life. Can you feel that? Can you feel that you can animate? Not only can, but you are animating all of life. So why not get why not get busy and boogie on down with the magnificence that you are? Why not get busy and boogie on down with the magnificence of you are? Why not let go and let your hair down? Why not just easily and effortlessly play all day? And why do I say play and let go and have fun and enjoy? Because that is what the rejoicing gladness is. It's living from the knowing beingness of who you are as the completion of the fulfillment that has always been present. And seeing the wonder of the unfolding of out of thin air manifestations, or the realigning of the world to shine forth that which is who you are in this ever present moment. It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing. Because you're amazing. You're amazing. And I don't need to tell you that. You don't need to come here to hear it, even though that's wonderful. I am awesome and I love all of you, but now is the moment. Right now is the moment to remember completely who you are. To remember that this ever-present moment, your ideal, your wish, your fulfillment is here now. It's here now. It's here now. It's here now. It's here now. So yes, you can revise your past grades to the grades of your desire, and you you definitely can and have already graduated 2 years ago. Isn't it wonderful that you graduated 2 years ago? Isn't it wonderful that you're working and or playing in your awesome career or your awesome job? Isn't it wonderful that you're thriving so much, that your college experience was amazing? Isn't it wonderful that you absolutely loved your college experience, that it was easy and effortless, and that in 2018 or 19 or whenever you graduated 2 years ago, you graduated like top honors with a 4.0 average. Isn't that wonderful? Can you feel it? Can you believe it? Can you know it? Because as you believe it, as you know it, as you feel it real, the doneness that is animates, shines forth, and your world rearranges itself instantaneously, immediately. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You can also rewrite your past, right? Just like an author, right? You can write a new story. You can do it in your mind. You can imagine it. You can write it down and imagine it. Whatever feels most natural and effortless and easy for you. That's what it's all about. That's what being playful and grateful from the end, or from the completion, or from the wish fulfilled, or as the wish fulfilled, is all about. Is all about. Is it possible to revise a person's gender? Yes, it's possible to revise a person's gender. It's possible. It's all possible. Anything is possible. What would imply that the person is a different gender, or what would imply that you're a different gender, if that's what you're asking? What would imply it? How would things be different? What would you feel? What would you notice? What would other people notice? Other people. What would other people notice? What would other people say? How would life be different? All these questions are opening up a space within your conscious dominion to allow you to feel it real more naturally, to really step into that imagination, that conscious reality, that internal reality, and allow that to animate into your world, into your life, and into existence. Awesome. 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 So here's a moment right here. What can we do? We can do what? Whenever someone just wrote, if you feel like things are getting you're worrying about things, or you're looking at the outside world and all that stuff, what can you do? Well, the first thing you can do, and the easiest thing you can do, is you can go, isn't it wonderful something marvelous is happening to me now? Isn't it wonderful something marvelous is happening to me now? Isn't it wonderful something marvelous is happening to me now? You can really feel that. It's not about the words, it's about the feeling. It's about living from the state of marvelous or wonderful and allowing that state to animate and illuminate your world. And as you do it, as you live presently as that, your world animates that which is wonderful, that which is marvelous. And you can sing it. I have a ditty on YouTube. It's the Isn't It Wonderful ditty. And we have a club, Candace and Awaken the God Self, and myself, Brian Tucciarone. We have a club called the Isn't It Wonderful Club. It's an amazing club, amazing community, amazing support where we answer your questions. And we also support and we imagine your ideal and your fulfillment. And we know the best and highest and greatest good that is already complete and done. We have endless successes, thousands of successes we've had, and it's absolutely amazing. And one of the wonderful ways, even in the Isn't It Wonderful Club, that you can live your life fulfilled now is by feeling it real. Isn't it wonderful? Something marvelous is happening to me right now. Isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to me right now. Sing it. You can sing it with me. No one's going to hear you. They're only hearing me. Well, maybe someone will hear you. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Feel it. You can say, isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to us right now. Feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Let me know. Write it in the chat. Can you feel the marvelous, the wonderful that is happening to us right now? Can you allow yourself to let go and really jump into that? Jump into that feeling of, isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to me, to us, as us right now. Right? It is wonderful. It is done. It is wonderful. It is done. You can sing about, isn't it wonderful something marvelous is happening to me now? You can make it more specific. Isn't it wonderful that I am rich right now? Isn't it wonderful that I'm a happy, loving partner, husband, wife, whatever you are, whatever you want? You can use your ideal and you can put it in the Isn't It Wonderful right now. So the Isn't It Wonderful Club is an amazing club. It's isn't-it-wonderful.club. It's an amazing club. Why? Because first of all, you have a community. You have a community of people that love you. I don't just say that willy-nilly. I know I said willy-nilly. I don't say that willy-nilly. I say that because it's true. You got people like myself, that is truly you anyway, seeing and knowing and holding your highest ideal, your highest self. You have people like Candace, and you have amazing, wonderful, awesome people that are in the community. And what do we do? What do we all do? We relish in each other's successes. We don't remember that which appeared to be, but we remember the truth to be. That which is the truth of your ideal here and now fulfilled. So if it resonates with you, if you feel any like, oh yeah, that feels good, or I want a community to be in, or I would like support, or I would like people to imagine my ideal with me and as me and for me and remember the truth of who I am, because I remember who I am as God, as the divine, as the infinite, as the glory, as the perfection here and now. By all means, join the Isn't It Wonderful Club. And if you don't want to, that's perfect too. Still love you. It's all perfect. So there it is. I'm going to go on to the next question because it's time for the next question. So what it says is how to boost confidence. how to boost confidence. How to boost confidence when there's resistance in maybe a partnership or a marriage or looking at the world or whatever. That's what the question was. It says resistance in thinking about marriage, how to boost confidence. Well, the first thing to do is take your attention away from that which is making you worry some or fearful or doubtful. Just don't remember that. I remember who I am right now. I remember the perfection who I am. You can say, isn't it wonderful? We can get in a little song, a little ditty, and let our wonderful selves get all moving around and dancing all about, get doing the hokey pokey and sticking yourself right in that middle, that center, that end of your fulfillment. Yeah. Go and make it happy now. Make it happy because you are the happy. Happy makes happy. Happy is the happy that is, the happy that is. Okay, I went off on a happy rant. And so the resistance of thinking about marriage, how to boost confidence. It's staying ever presently in your ideal. It's letting go of the worry and the doubt and giving yourself permission to feel lovely and feel rejoicing and feel the wonderful now and feel the magnificence now. It's allowing yourself to feel wonderful now. It's saying, I remember when that was, but now I am this. I am this ideal. I am this fulfillment. I am happy loving husband, happy loving wife, happy loving marriage. It's that. It's putting that which appears to be out of it's detaching from it. Detaching from it. Detaching from it. It's detaching from it. It's detaching from it. It's detaching from it. And it's assuming or occupying or moving into that which is the fulfillment. Moving into that which is the fulfillment. That which is the fulfillment. That which is your already completed wonder and magnificence. That is the truth of who you are and always have been. So you can laugh, you can dance, you can sing, you can do I remember when that was, but now I'm living as this awesomeness. You can also do I remember when I'm living as this awesomeness, and now it's even more awesome. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You can even go with you can even do a scene. You can imagine a scene. Yeah, you can say this is the scene that implies that I'm already fulfilled, and you can live from that fulfillment. You can get giddy and allow yourself to just have fun. You can be present in your ever-present glory of perfection. So that's all ways that you can do the I am meditation, and that helps you to detach from that which appears to be, to live from that which is truly. And what I mean by that which is truly is that which lives within you, your ideal that lives within you, your inner conscious dominion that lives within you. So that's what it's all about. That's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Cookies are wonderful and they're tasty, and you can eat them and you can allow them to crumble, and you can crumble them on your ice cream or anything else. Or if you don't like ice cream, you can just do whatever you want. It's all perfect. It's all perfect. You can eat the tasty nuggets of inspiration that is the cookie, or you can realize that you are the cookie and the inspiration, and you can animate that which is the wonder of your life. I said it. I said cookies. I said inspiration. I said it all. And it's time for me to move to the next question. So thank you for that. All right. Got a piece of paper. I ripped it out of a notebook. All right, here we go. How can you change every moment? Ooh. How can you change every moment in the past to be replaced by the future? So this person was talking about, this person can talk about, well, actually, thank you, Zelda. I have a book called Nuggets of Inspiration. I have a book called Nuggets of Inspiration. It's on my website, www.brian, B-R-I-A-N, Tucciarone, Tucciarone. And that's a great book. It's an amazing book. It's a wonderful book. It's a fabulous book. And it's just, it gives you ideas. It gives you 172 ideas and inspirations that you can utilize, that you can actively implement, and that will help you to remember who you are as your perfection right here and now. It's called Nuggets of Inspiration. It's a book. I wrote it. It's amazing. And you love it because I love it. So it has to be true. There it is. And I love all of you. So there's that as well. Oh, I was talking about something. I'm going to go back to that. How to change every moment. So this person was talking about uh, they had a previous marriage that they revised and saying that it didn't happen. So it's just like what I said before. You wipe clear that memory. It's no longer. You replace it so fully in your consciousness with the new memory, with the new thought, with the new beingness, with the new imaginary concept of self, with the state that is you being who you are as your fulfillment. Meaning, if all is now, you can write who you are. You can go back into your past and rewrite your memories or your history or and you can live from that. You can animate that by believing it and knowing it to be, by feeling it real and experiencing it now. And as you experience it now, that which was you detached from, and that which is that which you're animating and bringing into life shines. And you will notice your whole world be changing because you changed the memory of your past, you changed the present and the future because it's all now. 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 So erase, replace, and remember. Erase, replace, and remember. Erase that which is not your ideal, that which is not according to your highest and greatest good, that which is not the truth of who you are as the divine infinite perfection of God, and replace with your ideal, your infinite perfection, the knowing of who you are as the magnificent one, the one that is and always has been and always will be perfect, whole, and complete. And remember who you are, and remember your ideal now, and live from it. Live from it. You are Barbados. You're in Barbados. You're all of it. So if you're in Barbados, what do you see? What do you smell? What do you taste? What do you touch? What do you hear? Maybe you hear the wind. Maybe you hear the different birds. Maybe you see and smell, see the ocean, smell the ocean. Maybe you're sleeping in a different bed, right? So what implies that you already have it, that you already are it. Basically what you're doing is you're convincing yourself, or you're telling yourself and choosing and deciding that which is your reality, because your reality lives within you. Your reality lives within you. You're deciding what your reality is. And the minute you decide, boldly decide and commit to it and believe it, you set it free to be animated and illuminated in your world, as your life. Okay, so that was that. And this says, today's partner, the partner spoke about a previous, so I just answered that, so that's good. I'm going to go and look at this real quick. Maybe your questions or something. I don't know if I even know how to do that. Because, oh yeah, I do. Look at that. I know everything. Okay. Hello, everyone, again. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. You're amazing. You're magnificent. You're awesome. You're wonderful. Yeah, that's the good stuff. I'm the good stuff. You're the good stuff. All's the good stuff. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so I see a question. You might need to redefine it. It says, can you say something so that I am brainwashed? I said a whole lot of something. Yeah. You are God. You are wonderful. You are perfect. You are whole. You are complete. Isn't it wonderful that you are thriving right now, that you remember who you are as the infinite, wonderful magnificence? Isn't it wonderful that you feel the truth of who you are? Isn't it wonderful right now? Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment right here in this moment, right? This moment. Let's take a moment right here together. All whatever amount of us, all million of us, okay? All billion of us, all 20 billion or whatever we are, all the one that is the all. Let's take a moment right now and feel what it feels like to feel wonderful or magnificent or marvelous. You ready? Let's do it. I'm going to sing a song. You're going to either listen or join in. That would be awesome. Why not? Let's do it. Let's take a moment to feel it real right now, because that's what it's all about. That's what you're all asking it, right? That's what you're all asking me about. So let's do it. Let's take a moment right now. Let's do it. Ultimate. Yes, let's do it. You ready? Let's really get it. Let's really get it today. You ready? Are you gonna sing with me? Who's gonna sing with me? Tell me who's gonna sing with me. I want to see some yeses. I want to see some, yeah, hell yeah. Woohoo! I want to hear it all. Who wants to sing? Who wants to even, you don't have to sing. You can just say it. Okay, you ready? Isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to me right now. Sing it with me. Isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to me, to us right now. Isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to me right now. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? It is wonderful. It is wonderful. Something marvelous is happening to me, to us right now. Isn't it wonderful? You are wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? It is wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? I'm wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Something marvelous is happening to me right now. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Who felt that? Who felt that? I know that was like, what, 2 minutes? I don't even know. Who felt that? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You can completely shift your conscious feelingness, your mood, your state, your world. 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, really. You can do it instantly. But you can do that right now. You can do it always. You can live ever present as the magnificent, wonderful. You can live ever present as the magnificent, marvelous wonder that you are, because you are God. You are wonderful. You are blissfully perfect. You are golden. You are the one that is and has it all. You are the life, the truth, the way. The life? Yeah, you animate the life. You are the truth. What you give truth to is what you see and experience in your life. And you are the way. I am the way. God is the way that lives within you. That's the cough. That never happened. So I would say, why not sing a little more? Why not dance a little more? Why not live from your ever-present perfection? Why not relax and let go? Why not stand forth in this ever-present rejoicing gladness of the wonder that you are, that I am, that all is? Why not? Because right now is the moment, is the only moment, because there's only this ever-present moment. And as we choose in this ever-present moment to feel good, to believe what we choose to believe from our ideal as our ideal, and to only give credence to that which is our truth, our fulfillment, our ideal, our completion, our perfection, your perfection, my perfection, the world's perfection. You see something that doesn't look right, you say, no. That's not it. I don't accept that. I don't accept that for them, which is me, which is God, which is all. I don't accept that for me. You can do it for yourself and for everyone, because you are yourself and you are everyone. There's no one else. There's only God. So, once again, let's do some more singing. Isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to me right now. It's the good stuff. It is the good stuff. So I have answered the questions that I believe people have given me. I am feeling wonderful and marvelous right now. I appreciate all of you. I know and trust that you are thriving, that you are wonderful, that you are magnificent. If you like what I'm saying, what I'm singing, what you're hearing, I would love for you to click subscribe. I'd love for you to click the like button if you feel like it. That's great too. I would love for you to maybe submit a question and DM me on Instagram if you're interested. I don't always answer questions. Sometimes I do, but what I do is I feel giddy. I feel happy. I bring the goodness. I bring the greatness. I bring the phenomenal. And I know you all can feel that because that is the truth of who you are and who I am. And when you feel it in me, you feel it in yourself, and we all unite in a union of pure perfection. We all elevate to that which is our already completed, perfected self. Because we remember, and that's what it's all about. So we have the isn'titwonderfulclub.com, not club, isn'titwonderful.club, isn'titwonderful.club, and that's a wonderful community. It's a wonderful supporting community. You get questions, answers, you have successes. We imagine for you, with you, and as you, and we know the truth of you. Someone mentioned my book, so Nuggets of Inspiration at www.briantucciarone.com. It's a great book. So there's that. I see a question. It says, how can we manifest specific people to leave from our reality, specifically family members? Well, I would say everyone's yourself pushed out. So all you have, when you rearrange your mind and you rearrange your understanding of your world and the people that are in it, and you see them and maybe the way you want to see them, or you release yourself from them, or you see a new world or understanding of the world that is how you assume them to be, that's what can change. You are everyone. So when you have an inner conversation with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your coworker, the world, yourself, when you change it, or maybe you revise it, or you live from a place of wonderful magnificence, that wonderful magnificence animates within your life, as your life. You're wonderful too. So if someone or something is bothering you, for me, the first thing I would say, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity because that's you. And it's an opportunity to revise and remember and live from the truth of who you are and who they are and who all is. And when we revise our mind, our heart, and our being, and our conscious dominion, our assumptions of that relationship or that world or those people, so to speak, then those relationships change. They upgrade. They are they're better and better. Or maybe when you revise it, they end up moving or going into a different world or moving to another state because you've forgiven them and forgiven yourself and forgiven the world, because you've loved yourself and you realize that you in the world, you and the other, you and all are one. So as you forgive, you forget, and as you forget, you remember the truth, and as you remember the truth, you stand forth in the ever-present perfection that is ever animating and illuminating the truth of what all is. So you stand forth here and now, and you allow that which is the perfection of life, the perfection of all, to shine forth by having a different inner conversation, by having a different assumption, by what would imply that maybe they left, or maybe your relationship's different, or maybe your relationship's amazing, or maybe it's wonderful, or what would imply that, and how would you feel if maybe things were different, or you had some space from them, or whatever. What would imply it? How would you feel? What would be different? What conversations would you have? What would you hear differently? What would you notice differently? What would be different in your world? What would be different in your life? Feel that true now. Feel that real now. Experience that real now within yourself, within your, as a first person point of view. Experience that, know that, feel that, be that. And that, which is your inner dominion of self, your consciousness, your state, your concept of self, as you feel it, know it, be it, it animates, it shines forth, because you give it life. It is something that confused me for some time, since we could change the person completely too. So I might not be having the right answer. So yeah, you can change the whole relationship with whoever, whatever person you're talking about. It can be a harmonious relationship. It doesn't have to be crazy or whatever it appeared to be previously. It can be amazing. It can be awesome. Or it could just be like, you could just revise it and shift it and remember who they are and who you are. You can see that they're thriving. Maybe they get a job, their dream job, and you're imagining them getting their dream job, and that they move to another state. So that not only blesses them, but it blesses you because you wanted space from them. So there's infinite ways to see it in an elevated, amazing way for both you and them, because you love them and you love yourself and you are them and that's all that matters. So what I would always recommend is, what's the most infinite, loving, blissful, perfected way that can benefit you and them, and whatever is your highest and greatest good, your highest and greatest ideal, their highest and greatest good and ideal. Because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Seeing everyone, knowing everyone as God. Seeing and knowing everyone as self. And when you see and know everyone as self, love your neighbor as yourself, that's what happens. Your neighbor loves you because you love yourself and you love your neighbor. And it's the same thing. When you love the world, you love yourself, the world loves you. So you just keep on living from the dominion of your ever-present happiness, and you allow yourself to notice and become aware and observe that which appears to be maybe opposite from your infinite ideal, your all unconditional, infinite loving ideal. And you, instead of judging yourself, you love yourself and you love the world, and you revise it, you replace it, and you remember that which is your perfection. And you live from that now. You live from that now. I have been going live every Monday at 9 a.m. Hawaii time. And I believe that will continue for now, but we'll see what happens. Right now, I would say yes. I have been doing that, and I will be continuing to do that until further notice. So that's the good stuff. Again, remember, I'm going to probably sign off in a few minutes here, but I want to remind you that you can DM me questions. I don't always answer questions, by the way. I do inner conversations. That is me ever expressing the wonder and the glory and the magnificence that you are, that I am, that all is. When I'm feeling inspired, I do answer questions, but often I do answer questions. So you can send them to me, and if I'm feeling wonderful and giddy, which I always am, I most likely will get to them. So there's that, and there's that. You all rock as well. You are all awesome. You're all amazing. You're all magnificent. I also invited you to the isn'titwonderful.club. And if you're interested, by all means, you can sign up for that. It's a great community. It supports you. It relishes in you. We imagine your end and ideal with you and for you and as you. And we know the truth of you. And we party and we celebrate and we rejoice. And there's so much more that's unfolding in that club, and it will continue to unfold. And we meet usually twice a month, if not more. But yeah, it's amazing. Nuggets of Inspiration is a great book. I wrote it. It's on my website, www.briantucciarone.com. And then remember, it's as simple as just shifting in to the state of marvelous by singing, or even stating, or even imagining, or even just repeating in your mind, or feeling it real once or twice, or just doing it immediately. Isn't it wonderful? Something marvelous is happening to me right now. Isn't it wonderful? Something marvelous is happening to us right now. Isn't it wonderful? Something marvelous is happening to all right now. And you can feel that. You can feel that. And you can sing it. Because for me, singing is an amplifier that allows yourself to feel it even deeper, even more real. That's one of the reasons why I sing it. Not only that, I like it. If I like it, it feels good. And that allows that wonderful marvelousness to animate more effortlessly. Isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to you right now. Isn't it wonderful? 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 Something marvelous is happening to me right now. With that, I'm going to say I love you all. I appreciate you all for being here. I thank you all for being here. Again, I'm Brian Tucciarone. If you arrived late, I'm an author, I'm a coach, I'm a speaker. And what I really do is I show up and I share the love and the joy and the peace and the harmony and the bliss that is me. And I shine forth that which is the remembered essence of living as the God self, because that's what you are and that's what I am and that's what all is. So thank you once again for being here. I love you all. You're all amazing. Until the next ever present moment, what is always now, take care.